Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be going through the last week of Brewers baseball, which was actually the worst one of the season as we dropped both series against the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers in significant ways. So I'm going to start off with the first game against Boston where the Brewers lost 5-3. Scoring were as followed. Alex Verdugo hit a 2-run shot to give a 2-0 lead to Boston. And then in the bottom of the third, Christian Yelich scored in Owen Miller. Bottom of the fourth, Rowdy Tellez hit a home run, and Bryce Terang singled in a run to give the Brewers a 3-2 lead in the game. But in the 6th and 7th innings where everything fell apart, with Ref Snyder singling in Hernandez, Duran reaching on the infield single to score in a run to give the Red Sox a 4-3 lead. And then Yoshida doubled in Josh Turner for a 5-3 win for Boston. Milwaukee, Yelich went 1 for 4. Adames went 1 for 4. Tellez 1 for 3 with his 6th home run of the year at that point. Contreras went 2 for 4, being a really good hitter for average. Terang, Miller, and Weimer all went 1 for 4. And Miller got his 3rd stolen base of the season. Pitching is where we struggled with Freddie Peralta not having a great game, going 5 2/3 innings with 5 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Hobie Milner had a scoreless inning of work, and Bryce Wilson went 2 1/3 in mop-up duty, with giving up just 1 hit, 1 earned run, and 3 strikeouts. So still being a very good long middle reliever, but the 6th inning was really an issue for the Brewers there, but they were not able to win that game. But the Brewers were able to win the 2nd game of the series behind Rowdy Tellez having a pretty good game. Started off in the 2nd with Brian Anderson hitting a ground rule double, scored in Wilson Contreras. And then Rowdy Tellez hit a 2-run home run in the 3rd, giving the Brewers a 3-0 lead. Chang then homered in the 5th, giving a 3-2 Brewers lead after the 2-run home run. Then Yelich had a double that scored in Bryce Perkins, and Tellez grounded the double play that scored in Christian Yelich, so a 5-2 Brewers lead. And then Rafael Devers hit a 2-run shot for a 5-4 Brewers victory. Batting, Yelich went 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs. Adames went 3 for 4. Tellez 1 for 2 with a home run. Contreras 1 for 4. Anderson went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a double. And then Perkins got his first hit and run in the big leagues, going 1 for 3. Yelich had his 5th stolen base of the year. Tellez his 7th home run. Yelich had double as in Anderson and Contreras, both of them their 4th doubles of the year. Pitching, Wade Miley was solid. Went 5 innings pitched, giving up 2 earned runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Payamp struggled a little bit, going a single inning with 2 earned runs off of a home run. But Strzelecki went 1 1/3 of scoreless baseball. Hobie Milner went 2/3 of an inning scoreless. And then Devin Williams got his 3rd save of the season, going a scoreless inning with a strikeout. Then we get to this game, and yikes. 12-5 was the final score after the Brewers were able to keep it a close game, even getting the lead. Started off with the first with Yoshida hitting a sacrifice fly to give a 1-0 Boston lead. Then the second to a 3-0 Boston lead after Alex Verdugo walled and a Rafael double play that scored in a run. But the Brewers were able to come back and take a lead with Brian Anderson hitting a home run. And then Christian Yelich scoring in Joey Weimer. And then Adames hitting a sacrifice fly in the 5th, give a 3-3 tie game. And the Brewers actually took a lead in the 7th off of Weimer scoring on a wild pitch. But then it all fell apart in the 8th inning with Josh Turner hitting a game-tying home run 4-4. Then Yoshida hit a home run to give a 5-4 Red Sox lead. Wong singled in a run, 2 runs to give a 7-4 Boston lead. Then Josh Turner walked to load the bases. And then Yoshida hit his 2nd home run of the inning, mind you, for an 12-4 lead. And then Brian Anderson did hit his 2nd home run in the game to give a 12-5 final score. And batting was okay. Yelich went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Winker went 1 for 4. Anderson went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. So good for you. Weimer went 2 for 3. So he's starting to really heat up again, which is really good. And got his 3rd stolen base of the year. Yelich got 10th RBI. Anderson has 18 RBIs now off of his 2 solo shots, giving him 5 on the year. Pitching is where we struggled with Corbin Burns going 5 innings with 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 3 hits, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Elvis Peguero went 1 1/3 scoreless innings with 2 strikeouts, so good for you, buddy. Holby Miller went 2/3 of a scoreless inning, but this is where he fell apart. Matt Bush went a third of the inning, 3 hits, 2 home runs, 4 earned runs, and after this game, he was put on the 15-day injured list, not DL, is the IL now. And then Javi Guerrero went 1 2/3 with 5 earned runs on 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and a home run. And he was actually designated for assignment after this game, so he's no longer with the team. So, yeah, not too great there. And then we started off the next series against the Detroit Tigers, dropping the first 2 games. The first game we lost 4-2. Scoring was as follows: with a William Contreras hit his first home run as a Brewer to give a 1-0 lead to the Brewers. And then in the top of the third, Colin Ray gave a 3-1 home run to Maton, 3-1 Detroit. And then Mike Rousseau hit another home run, 3-2 Brewers are down. And then Hunter Green grounded into fielder's choice to score in a 4-2 game. So, batting for the Brewers, Rousseau went 1-for-4 with a home run. Contreras went 2-for-4 with a home run. Anderson 1-for-4. Miller 1-for-3, but that's about it there. Contreras hit his first home run. Rousseau was third. And then Brewers, Colin Ray really struggled. He's really showing why he was a minor league guy. 5 innings of 4 earned run baseball off of 5 hits, 4 walks. Really struggled with his command there. But the bullpen was solid. Bryce Wilson going 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. He's actually proven to be a really, really good bullpen guy. And he can eat a lot of innings, which is good. Alex Claudio came up, went a third of innings with 2 hits, got pulled. And then Jake Cousins came in, 1 2/3 innings. No earned runs, 2 walks with 3 strikeouts in his first action of the year. But, yeah, Bryce Wilson's actually doing pretty good, so I'm really happy with what he's doing. And then the Brewers lost the next game 4-3. So not great there. Scoring started off really bad, going in a 4-0 deficit with a Carpenter 3-run shot in the second. Torkelson hit a single that scored in Javi Baez, but then Christian Yelich grounded into the fielder's choice to score a run. Then Miller grounded out to score another one to give a 4-2 deficit, and Rowdy Tellez hit his 8th home run of the year, giving a 4-3 Milwaukee win. Loss, not win. Yelich went 0-4 with the RBI. Luke Voigt 1-2 with a pretty good showing. Dom was 0-2 with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Rowdy Tellez 1-4 with a home run. Terang 1-4, Miller 1-4, and Weimer went 1-3. Voigt had a second double, as did Bryce Terang. Tellez hit his 8th home run of the season. Lauer really struggled, only going 3 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. So not great from Lauer. But Elvis Peguero showed really good stuff again, going 3 scoreless innings with 2 strikeouts on 2 hits. Joel Payamps went another 2 scoreless innings with 2 strikeouts, and Peter Strzelecki had a scoreless inning as well. But the Brewers were able to bounce back and at least salvage a game from the series, winning 6-2 in the final game with the following stats. Christian Yelich scored a run off of a Rowdy Tellez double in the first inning, and then Brian Anderson also hit a single to center for a 3-0 Milwaukee lead in the first inning. Then in the bottom of the third, Victor Caratini hit a 2-run shot for a 5-0 Milwaukee lead. Then Akil Baddoo doubled in a run to give a 5-1, and then Rogers singled in Baddoo for a 5-2 Milwaukee lead. And then Joey Weimer hit his second home run of his big league career for the final score is 6-2. Yelich went 0-3 with a run and a walk. Let's see. Tellez 1-4 with an RBI. Anderson 2-4 with 2 RBIs. Caratini 2-4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Terang went 0-4. He's starting to really struggle a little bit. But Weimer went 2-4 with a home run and a double. So Weimer's actually starting to heat up a little bit, which is good. Caratini, his first home run of the season, and Weimer second. Pitching, Freddie Peralta did pretty well, going 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts on 5 hits. Bryce Wilson went 2/3 of an inning with 1 strikeout. Holby Miller went 2/3 of an inning with a hit, no earned runs. Peter Strzelecki went 2/3 of an inning with a strikeout, and Devin Williams closed out the game with a strikeout. So, not a great span for the Brewers, but if we look at the schedule coming up, we actually got a very interesting week ahead of us with taking on the LA Angels coming up. Luckily, we're not facing against Shohei Ohtani as a pitcher because he's pitching tonight, so Very, very good. We got Wade Miley on the bump versus Anderson, then Burns and Ray. And then we got a 3-game set against the Colorado Rockies, who are one of the worst teams in baseball. But we might struggle there with Lauer, Peralta, and Miley. So the Brewers should be able to take these games. Who knows? We just need to get healthy because we can't have Ray pitching anymore. We need to get Woodruff back. But let me know what you guys think down below. How the Brewers are doing so far. They're still doing relatively well in the season. Just a little bit of a bumpy road. Teams are going to have that. And until the next time, I'll see you again very soon.